Yo, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing all right. Doing all right. You guys see me good? Can you hear me good? All right, I think we're good. All right, I hope you guys are having a good morning, man. Uh, I'm having an all right morning. I'm ready to get into some betting, take my mind off of some shit. Shit's like therapy, man. Not gonna lie to y'all. Doing the show with you guys is like therapy, man. Okay, it helps me. It does. It helps me get through my day. I feel good when I do the show. It takes my mind off of everything else. I enjoy doing plug talk with y'all, man. I really do. The internet is just so fake, man. Like it's so bad, you know? And everyone will point the finger at you like you're a bad guy. And it's like, bro, like you're not even real. You're not even true to yourself. How are you going to say something about me when you're not even true to yourself? Like, it really is crazy, man. The internet, I really believe that social media and shit really damaged a lot of people, man. Like I truly believe that. Like it damaged people's like integrity and like who they are, and there's no standards anymore. There's no morals. Like no one lives by any morals. You feel like you can just talk to anybody any way you want and there be no repercussions. Like that's not how I grew up, man. And I don't care if I'm behind a phone or a computer or whatever. I'm never I'm just not like that, bro. And a lot of people are now, and it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me, man. I don't know, but yesterday was a great day. Kevin Hawthorne, good morning. Good morning, bro. Good morning. Marcus Lane, good morning, man. Good morning. Appreciate y'all being in here. Kevin Man, Lakeland, Florida. Shout out. K, let's go. Lakeland, Florida. Marcus Lane, good morning. Appreciate you being in here too, bro. Um, Yesterday, so let's jump right into it, man. Yesterday was a good day. I know we got some early games today, so I'm not going to spend too much time harping, or talking. But yesterday was a good day. Actually, it was a really good day. We swept VIP. Uh, we swept VIP. I gave out, I gave out a ticket. So this is our second day in a row hitting a ticket over plus 500. Yeah. So yesterday we hit a 618, a plus 618 yesterday on, if you guys would have listened, you guys would have cashed it too. If you guys would have listened to Plug Talk. Uh on JJ Bleday, two total bases, and Luke Raleigh, two total bases. That ticket alone, right? Just the two total bases for each of them came out to a plus 618. Yep. So we cashed that yesterday, which was awesome. Um, like I said, VIP swept yesterday. I mean, we did really good, man. Plug Talk was awesome yesterday. We handed out a lot of good gems here. I wish people would show me more, man. Like that's one thing I wish that I could get out of Plug Talk is I would like to see more people like hit me up and be like, "Yo, bro, like I tailed this shit," or like get a shout out on the internet or something on like Twitter. Be like, "Yo, bro, I tailed this, man. Good looking." You know what I mean? Because honestly, it's not like not only would that help me grow the show, because I can advertise all I want, right? I can advertise all I want and I can talk good about the show all I want because it's my show. So of course I'm going to talk like that, right? Of course I'm going to hype up Plug Talk. But when when I'm doing when you get other people that listen to the show hype it up, and say, "Oh, they cash this in there or they cash that in there," or whatever, people will respect that a whole lot more than just seeing me hype up the show. you know. And if you actually listen to Plug Talk and you listen to me, I mean, you got to be cashing something, right? I mean, I know it's tough because I give out the whole entire slate, but I try to break it down well enough where you guys know where I'm at. You know what I mean? I try to make it as obvious as I can on where you guys can, get a feeling on where I'm at, what I like, and what I'll probably be betting. So, you know, uh, people who listen to Plug Talk enough should know how it works. Like they probably know just by the tone of my voice how, if I'm going to be betting something or not. So I don't know, but yeah, man, that's one thing that I wish I could get out of Plug Talk more from the listeners is more shout outs on the show. Instead of just me always hyping up the show, I would love to see more listeners like help me hype up the show. But I'm not saying to lie. Always be truthful about the show, right? Like always tell me how you feel. Like if you guys think I'm doing something wrong or you think I could do something better to make Plug Talk better, I want y'all to tell me, bro. I don't take hard feelings. I really don't. Like I keep open ears all the time. I take criticism really well because all it could do is help you, right? Like people that think people give you like bad news or bad opinions about something that's not always bad because you can use that to make yourself better or make the show better, and you guys spend just as much time in this show as I do. You know what I mean? This is y'all's show just as much as it is mine. So I want you guys to tell me how to make it better. You know what I mean? I will not take any offense to it at all, man. If you guys tell me that I'm doing something wrong or you guys would like it better this way, I would never take offense to it. But that is one thing that I wish I could get more out of the listeners, man, is people actually showing me that they tailed their play or they tailed my play and they're making money from Plug Talk. And give me like a shout out on the internet or something. That's one thing I wish I could get more out of the internet. I mean, get more out of Plug Talk. But other than that, Plug Talk is so much more to me than just a sports betting show. Like y'all have no idea, man. Like I said, this shit it takes me away for an hour and a half, 2 hours a day, bro. I ain't got to think about much. Like I think about the games. I think about the games and betting. Like, and I'm zoned in, and everything else is forgotten while I'm on here with y'all. And that's why I love Plug Talk so much, man. And plus, we got a great community in here. So I get a lot out of Plug Talk, man. I really do. I get a lot out of Plug Talk, man. Even if you guys don't, I do. And that's why I'm so dedicated to doing it every day. 7 days a week is not easy, man, to host a show and give a play in every single game, every single day. It's not easy, guys. Telling you. It's not easy, man. But that is the one thing I wish I could get out of Plug Talk more is interaction from the community about if they're making money or not. Because if you're not making money in Plug Talk and it's too hard to find winning bets, I want to find a way to make it easier for y'all to win money. But that's one thing I would love to see is more people shout out on like the timeline or on Instagram or just, you know, Plug Talk retweets and shit. Like that's the only way the show's going to actually grow because like I said, I can hype Plug Talk up all day. It's my show. Of course I'm going to say it's a good show. Of course I'm going to be like Plug Talk is the best show out there. Of course we're making money in Plug Talk. Like of course I'm going to say that. You know what I mean? It's my show. When people actually start seeing it on the timeline from other people who listen, that's when it resonates with people. So that's all I wanted to say this morning. It was a really good day yesterday. If you're not in VIP, you're missing out, plain and simple. If you are not in VIP, you are missing out. We are cashing like mofos. Like I said, man, back to back days, we've hit a plus 500. Then last night we hit a plus 600. Let's go. By the way, Tommy Pham hit a home run. Luke Rowley hit a home run yesterday, which was awesome. If JJ Bleday would have hit a home run and not just got his total bases, I would have lost my shit because I would have won over $800. Swear to God, if JJ Bleday would have hit a home run yesterday, I would have cashed out like a mother. All right, see what we got going on. All right, Mike Mann in the building, man. Mike, good morning, man. Appreciate you being here, Mike Mann. Okay, James Felix here. Good morning, James. Appreciate you being here, bro. Mike Mann says Plug Talk is must see TV. It is, bro. It is. It's a good show, man. I try to make it as good as possible. You know, I appreciate that, James. I not give out a lot of hits. I try, bro. It's not easy doing. He says he's gonna make another Plug Talk parlay today since I'm home. Damn, you ain't working. Good shit, bro. All right, good shit. All right, I ain't gonna hold y'all up any longer, man. Let's get right into it. We got games starting around 1 o'clock, so I don't want to hold you guys up too long. So we'll get right into it. All right. So we'll start with the MLB. I believe we swept the WNBA yesterday. So we're going to go back over the WNBA again today. We did really well in it yesterday. We might as well go back over it today. All right, but we're going to start with we're going to start with the MLB first, obviously. And it looks like that's going to take us right into the Marlins and Pirates game. Marlins and Pirates game. All right. Why am I not logged into FanDuel? I mean DraftKings. That's weird. I don't know why I'm not logged in. I was just on there. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to log on to DraftKings now for y'all. I need DraftKings. I can't go without it. I can't go without it. Damn, it feels good looking at that balance, man. We are gonna fuck shit up today. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. All right, MLB, let's get it rocking. All right, guys. So man, my neighbors probably hate me when I'm doing my show because like I'm right here in my living. I do my show in my living room now. I moved everything out of well, not everything out of my office, but I'm in the living room doing the show because I had like a big wall behind me and I wanted to start building stuff on the wall behind me. Like I wanted to put shelves up there and start like putting like sports memorabilia on there so I could start building like a background for y'all on the show and like I live on a top floor, so right here are the stairs on this side of me, and the wall is right here, and it's my neighbors, and I mean the walls are paper thin, bro. Like I live in apartments. Y'all know how it is, you know, like they're it's basically like the projects almost, except they're just built like apartments and not like towers. But we are that close together. It's nuts. So you can literally hear everything. And when I'm doing the show, I'm always super loud. And y'all know I get really intense. And they're probably like, they got to hear that shit every morning. They're probably like, what the fuck? All right. So we got the Marlins and we got the Pirates. We got the Marlins at a plus 136. We got the Pirates at a minus 162. We got a total of 9. It looks like it's slightly favored to the under here at a minus 115. You got God damn, start me off early with these names, bro. We got Jonathan Bermudas. Bermudas. We got Jonathan Bermudas coming out for the Marlins, and we got Bailey Falter coming out for the Pirates. So the Pirates are a pretty big home favorite here. You know, I I really do I mean, I don't know who Jonathan Bermudez is, but I do know who Bailey Falter is. Okay, guys, and I'm telling you right now, I don't trust Bailey Falter. Yesterday I liked the Pirates. It was a hard game for me to get my head wrapped around yesterday because I didn't like the over, I didn't like the under. I didn't like the Marlins. I didn't like the Pirates. It was a very tough game. Today, this one's a little more clear cut for me. It's a pure fade on Bailey Falter here. I don't care who Jonathan Bermudez is. We know Bailey Falter. And to be quite real with y'all, the Marlins are actually not hitting left-handed pitching bad at all. At least what I'm looking at here, they're actually hitting left-handed pitching pretty well in the last month. And this Bailey Falter is a lefty. So and I'm never comfortable backing Bailey Falter ever. I mean, you can't be. I mean, he's been on an easy schedule, man. He really has been. He has been on an easy schedule lately, and he is still giving up a ton of runs. You know, he still continues to give up runs. Three of his last five starts, he has given up four or more runs. So I mean, four of his last five. Sorry, four of his last five starts, he has given up more than four runs. I mean, I don't know, man. I think we got to look at the fish here some way somehow. It's just where the value is in my eyes. Um, I'm thinking Marlins team total. We're going to get the 1.5 probably. I'm thinking it's going to be the 1.5. If it is, that's where we're going. Marlins, yep. Marlins team total first half over 1.5 at a minus 154. It's a little juiced, but again, guys, it's a tough game. It's a tough series, and it's ugly. So you kind of got to get in where you fit in. And I think right here, it's going to be the Marlins team total in the first five. It's never easy backing a Marlins team for any kind of team total or anything like that because this offense is just atrocious. But in this spot, it's going to be big Marlins for me here. I think they get it done. I'm going to be looking at Jake Berger too. Guys, we have not heard from Berger in a minute. I'm telling you, Berger is going to send a blast soon. Okay? I honestly advise you guys to take Berger in the next few games because that bomb is coming. We're looking here. It's the righty on lefty matchup. Bro, he's absolutely rocked Falter. It is the righty on lefty matchup. He has four at bats. He has two hits, one single, one home run, no strikeouts. He's slugging at 1250. He's got an on base percentage of 600 and a batting average of 5. Give me Jake Berger today. Today's his day. I know he hasn't gone yard in a minute. He's too powerful of a batter to not hit one soon, bro. Like it's just not going to last like this. And I think today is probably his best spot. You know, he's got a weak righty on the mound. He's got a weak lefty on the mound, and Jake Berger is just a power hitter. He's probably going to be the DH today, which I always love when I always love my home run hitter to be a DH. I don't know why, but I always love when they're a DH, man. And he's probably going to be the DH today. I I'm backing Jake Berger for a home run today, man. I think it's his spot. I know, like I said, I know he hasn't been producing much, but I think today's the day. So give me the Marlins team total first five here. Uh Over the 1.5 at a minus 155. And we are going to take Jake Berger for an anytime home run. Let's see what this time this game starts. Oh, it starts in 47 minutes, guys. I got to put this in. I will end up forgetting about this. All right, so let's go to batter props. I'm going to put this ticket in right here with y'all. So I want to see if we can find something maybe a little better for our money. I mean, Jake Berger straight up is a 360. So it's not terrible, but we might get a double chance option with Berger that might pay better for the value, right? I just don't know who else I would want to go with here. I mean, who's been rocking on the Pirates? O'Neal Cruz, right? I think O'Neal Cruz doubled out the gate yesterday. Maybe an O'Neal Cruz and and Jake Berger home run, huh? Or Sanchez. All right, Jake Berger, O'Neal Cruz, home run is set at a plus 220. That's where I'm going. So I'm only going to put $5 on it, just to get the blood flowing. It pays $16. So $5 pays $16. We're going Jake Berger and O'Neal Cruz, either player, to hit a home run on DraftKings. You guys can take Jake Berger solo if you don't have that double chance. I think it's good value. It's at a 360. I like it. Or you could go the smart route, right? We all like playing smart. Uh Total bases or hits, runs, RBIs. I would go with a guy like Berger. Probably his total bases are probably a good look. All right, we're locked in. We are locked in and ready for business. Hopefully we cash out, man. All right, let's keep it moving. That's what I got for the first game. Next game up. Bow, 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 bow. All right, we got the Guardians playing the White Sox. We got the Guardians playing the White Sox. So, all right, so we got the Guardians coming in at a minus 238. We got the White Sox at a plus 195. We got a total of 7.5 here. It's highly favored to the over with such a low total. You got Matthew Boyd coming out, and you got Davis Martin coming out for the White Sox. So I kind of see why it's at a low total here with these two. Well, first of all, we know the White Sox can't score. And then you got Boyd on the other side, which honestly, Boyd has been a menace. Okay. The White Sox have simply been the worst team in the league, right? Like, it's just no doubt about it. And this lineup is awful. I mean, this lineup is so bad, man. They are last in the league in isolated power and in ISO. Yeah, versus left-handed pitching in the last 30 days. And I bet you that goes back for the last 90 days, that they've been dead last in both batting categories. So they're dead last in the league. And now they have to see Matthew Boyd, right? And he has been lights out since he's come back into this rotation. I mean, if you look at his last 5 starts, he has only gave up a total of 7 earned runs, right? Matthew Boyd in his last 5 starts, he has gave up a total of 7 earned runs. He has a 2.2 ERA. Like, he is pitching out of his mind. I can't ignore Martin neither. I mean, if we're being Martin, he has been solid. I mean, he has been a solid arm for the White Sox. You know, the Guardians lineup has also struggled versus right-handed pitching. In the last 30 days, the Guardians have not hit right-handed pitching well at all. And from what we have seen from Davis Martin so far, he has not been that bad. And with these two offenses, I mean, it is hard for you not to look at the under here. Um, I do want to look at the first 5 because why don't we just back the pitching, right? I mean, I do like the full game under because we know how good this Guardians bullpen is. The problem is the Guardians lineup against the White Sox bullpen is what scares me a little bit. So maybe if we go with the first 5 under, I'm not expecting either one of these offenses to do much. So I do like the first 5 under here. And I don't really necessarily like any batters in this game. I think this is going to be a low scoring, ugly ass game. If I were to look at any batters at all, any, it would probably be Benintendi. But he has fallen off a cliff lately, so I don't even know where he's at. But this is an ugly game. I like the Nerfy a lot here as well. I think this is a really good spot for a Nerfy, and I rarely ever give out Nerfies, but because we got cooked on Nerfies in the beginning of the year. But this is a good spot for a Nerfy. I like the first five under, and we're just going to keep it pushing on this game. Prolific, man, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Appreciate you being here, bro. All right. All right, next game. Next game, because that's an ugly one. Yeah, we ain't got much to work off of here neither, guys. I mean, you got Matthew Boyd. His numbers don't look good against the Guardians. Got a good K percent, but I know Matthew Boyd has been pitching really, really well. And this White Sox lineup can make anyone look like a Cy Young. All right, so we got the Mets playing the Blue Jays. These damned old Blue Jays, man. I cannot get on the right side of the Jays if I tried. I just couldn't. I cannot pick right with this team, bro. They drive me crazy. Like the other day, we had the Blue Jays team total to go over, right? They end with 3. Yesterday, they put up 5 in the first inning, I think. Like, what the frig, man? Like, we cannot get on the right side of the Blue Jays. All right, we got the Mets here playing the Blue Jays. We got the Mets at a minus 125. We got the Blue Jays at a plus 105. We got a total of 7.5. It's locked up on both sides at a minus 110. We have Sean Manaea coming out for the Mets, and we got Bowden Francis taking the mound for the Jays. Yo, this is another really good pitching matchup, if you ask me. I mean, I love Bowden Francis, bro. I'm sorry. Like he is good. He has a high ceiling. I like every time he starts, he's got good energy. He pitches really well. I mean, and you can't argue Sean Manaea right now. Sean Manaea or Manaea, however you say his name, he looked great right now, man. He really does. Manaea has been a great arm for the Mets, man. He has been. He's missing bats. His K percent has steadily gone up in the second half of the season. Like it every game, his K percent gets better and better. Like if you go back and look over his just look at his first stats here. All the way from All Star break to now, is his K percent steady rises. So Manaea is just showing nothing but positive regression. And we know the Jays have not been good versus left-handed pitching really all year, right? Um, Now we look at Francis, who, in my opinion, it could be a little biased because I like Francis a lot, but he is one of the hottest pitchers in the American League. Like it's hard to argue that. I mean, Bowden Francis has came out here and like beat all odds, bro. Um, for guys not talked about enough, Bowden Francis gets that award for me. Of guys in the American League that is just not talked about enough, is Bowden Francis, in my opinion. He's been terrific, man. You know, he has nasty K work. He has nasty K work. And he is held down. He has held down much better lineups than the Mets, which he sees today. This game should be a bit of a duel, if you ask me. I know it sounds weird, Sean Manaea and Bowden Francis in a pitching duel, but I'm telling you, man, numbers don't lie, and both these guys have been doing extremely well. I don't necessarily trust these lineups neither. I mean, we know the lineups are capable, but if you put any kind of tension between the lineups with both these teams, they fold. They fold like lawn chairs. So, yeah, I'm definitely liking the under 7.5 in this game. And let me see something here. Benai, he's got good K work here. The batting average in X will worry me a little bit. Let's see where they got Bowden Francis today, because let me tell y'all, man. If the books are going to act up and give us something crazy on Bowden Francis, all right, this is going to be a problem. For some reason, DraftKings is now not allowing me to get any props. I'm going to have to log out and log back in. Y'all going to have to give me a minute. Fuck, man. Every game I click on, it's not giving me props anymore. And we need Bowden Francis strikeouts. Because something's telling me it's going to be something stupid. Come on, now it's not even loading, bro. All right, not terrible. They got him at a 5.5, y'all. Do I feel more comfortable taking Sean Manaea here? Kind of. But I'm going to go with the home team here. I mean, I'm leaning. My play is the under. But prop wise, we're staying away from batters. And we're going right to Bowden Francis over 5.5 Ks at a -110. I think it's the look, man. All right, so we're going Bowden Francis over 5.5. If you guys have watched him, you know he has nasty K work. Uh, he's a good pitcher who don't get talked about enough. I like Bowden Francis today over the 5.5 Ks. Mets, Blue Jays under the 7.5. All right, let's see what we got next. Actually, there is one guy maybe I should mention in this one just because he's at the top of the list here. That's George Springer. It's a righty on lefty matchup, and he has a lot of experience batting against Sean Manaea. I mean, he has 39 at bats. 39 at bats against Sean Manaea. It's a righty on lefty matchup. He has 13 hits. But them 13 hits comes with 12 strikeouts. So you got to take that into consideration. He has 10 singles, 2 doubles, 1 home run, 3 walks, and 12 Ks. So be careful with that, but I still had to shout it out. He's the #1 batter on Swish Analytics. I don't agree with them. I would not take George Springer there, but I mean, that's why this website is the analytics, and I'm not, right? So, and it's funny because now today, analytics brings out Cedric Mullins for the Orioles game. Like, where the fuck was that at yesterday? You know, where when he puts up 2 home runs. Jesus Christ. I was mad at myself that I overlooked Cedric Mullins yesterday. I really was. All right, let's keep it moving, man. We got the Rangers playing the Diamondbacks. So this game looks to be a pretty good one if you ask me. Um damn man, I gotta bring up DraftKings again. My bad, y'all. I'm all over the place this morning. I can't keep DraftKings up. I don't know what's going on with it. It's really weird. I do like using DraftKings on the computer more than on my phone. I know it sounds weird, but I do like using DraftKings on the desktop. All right, now let me get the list of games, bro. Like, all right, so we got the Rangers. We got the Rangers at a +130. We got the Diamondbacks at a -155. We got a total of 8.5. It's locked up on both sides at a -110. Looks like we got Cody Bradford taking the mound for the Rangers, and we got Merrill Kelly. Merrill Kelly taking the mound for the Diamondbacks. So we got a total of 8.5 locked up on one side. Diamondbacks at a -155 at home. Almost looks like a steal. I do like the Diamondbacks a lot today. I think the -1.5 at a +136 is a gem. I like them big. Um, I think we can find a couple home run hitters in this one. My whole thing is I got one question, right? One question, and that is, could Kelly possibly have found his form? Right? That's the biggest question. Because if Kelly found his form, that changes everything for the Diamondbacks this close to playoffs. We know that Merrill Kelly has been struggling, right? I mean, besides Gallen, Merrill Kelly is like the number two in this rotation, without a doubt, right? So you got to think like he's been off for a while now, you know? Like he has not been in good form. He's either been out, injured, or not pitching well. So this game right here, he just had an amazing start. His last start, he went 7 innings, 2 earned runs, and got 8 Ks. And that was the best. That was the best start we've seen from Merrill Kelly in forever. You know what I mean? And now he gets a Rangers lineup who's been batting below league average against right-handed pitching for almost the whole year. So I'm expecting Kelly. This game is going to tell us a lot. This game is going to tell us a lot about where Merrill Kelly is in his form. It really is. Because man, if Merrill Kelly gets on pace, that changes the whole outlook for the Diamondbacks and their playoff positioning. Because I'm telling you, Merrill Kelly gets hot and you add that arm to this Diamondbacks rotation, bro, watch out. Watch out. The Diamondbacks are going to be some heaters. They already are. They're one of the best. They are, if not the best, one of the best lineups in the MLB right now. And you put another arm in there like Kelly, come on, man. Like that changes everything for this team. So tonight is going to tell you a lot about the Diamondbacks' future, in my opinion. This game holds more weight than I think that people would think, right? So you know, I would love to see Kelly follow up on his last start. I really would. Um, you know, he also has a very good lineup backing him up, right? So he has to feel comfortable coming into these games, knowing he's got the Diamondbacks backing him up. You know. Now, I'm not a fan of Bradford at all. I am not a fan of Bradford at all. His numbers look great. Okay? You look at Bradford on paper and his fucking numbers look terrific. I get it. But it is a smoke screen, bro. If you really look at Bradford's, like look on here. Like actually his numbers are terrible here. They actually are. So that's good to see because this is what the numbers should really look like. I mean, look at who's Bradford's pitched against, man. Okay, so I mean, the weakest lineups, bro. And not only are they weak lineups, they all have terrible numbers against left-handed pitching. I mean, let's go look at so okay, Bradford's seen the Angels, right? He's got the Angels, the A's, the Guardians, the Pirates. Come on, bro. Now, after they're your last lineups right there. The Angels, the A's, the Guardians, and the Pirates. Now you're on the road going into Chase, which is already a very, very hitter friendly field. And you got to see a lineup like the Diamondbacks. Bro, this could get ugly for Bradford quick. I don't think Bradford even lasts 3 innings out there. I think the Red Sox, I think the Diamondbacks come out here and pummel his ass. I mean, you get all these weak lineups that are really, really weak against left-handed pitching to begin with. You know what I mean? And your numbers look all terrific, but it's a smokescreen. They're not that good because you had very favorable matchups. Now you don't. So how are you going to hold up? I don't think he holds up at all. I'm not a fan of this guy to begin with. So, yeah, man, I'm all over the Diamondbacks here. I think they're going to rip them. I really do. I think they are going to rip Bradford today. So, I like the Diamondbacks a lot in this spot. Um, I think Merrill Kelly does follow up with a good outing, guys. I really, really do. I really think Merrill Kelly is going to find some kind of form, and we're getting right around playoff time. It's the perfect time for Merrill Kelly to pop out and really be a part of his team, you know? Because, like I said, he is the number two in this rotation, man. Um, Already, Merrill Kelly, not a big sample size, but, plate appearances at 21 against this Rangers lineup. He's got a 33.3 K percent, which is through the roof. He's got an opponent batting average of a 143 and an xWOBA of a 264. I mean, these are incredible numbers. If he had a couple more plate appearances, I mean, I would be hammering this. So, especially with his last outing, right? I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I am loving the Diamondbacks at this price, man. Loving them. Um, I can't help but look at guys like Eugenia Suarez here. I mean, look at your righties on the Diamondbacks that have power, right? That's who you got to look at. So Eugenia Suarez already took. Eugenia Suarez has seen Bradford one time. The one time he's seen him, he took him yard. I think you run it back. I think you run back Eugenia Suarez today. That's a righty on lefty. If you guys got any more guys that you want to look at here, look for your Diamondbacks righties against this lefty. That's what you want to look at. And you want to look at guys that are slugging like over 550, right? Look at guys that are slugging over 550 with like an exit velocity over like 90, right? That's going to be your power hitters right there. But definitely Eugenia Suarez for me. Diamondbacks on the run line. We're not just going to take the money line. We're taking the plus money. We're going to take the at the minus 1.5 at a plus 136. And the only reason why I think this number is the way it is, guys, because don't get me wrong, the line does kind of say Rangers, right? If I'm being completely honest here, I mean the line is saying Rangers, but you also, like I said, you got to remember that Bradford, his numbers look really good, right, on paper. So the lines are adjusted by that as well when they open. So I'm thinking that Bradford's numbers, which are, like I said, fake basically, they're a smokescreen, is affecting this line a little bit. I think Diamondbacks are the play here, without a doubt. So give me the Snakes here at home at a really disrespectful price at a minus 155. And give me the run line minus 1.5 at a plus 136. And give me Eugenia Suarez for a home run. I mean, they got Merrill Kelly at a 4.5 Ks, man. They got Merrill Kelly at 4.5 Ks at home. Bro, it's at a minus 155, so you're paying for it. But I would take that bitch up to 6. 6 plus is at a plus 135. All right. That's what I like here, man. I like Merrill Kelly's Ks, 6 plus. Um, I like the Diamondbacks here on the run line at a plus 136. There's a lot I like in this game, man. Give me Eugenia Suarez to go yard as well. I don't. James Felix is saying over 5.5. I'm not sure when that was. If that's for the Diamondbacks team total, then yeah, I'll go that way. All right, let's keep it pushing, man. We spent a lot of time on that game, but it was worth it. There's a lot in that game to unpack, and I think it's a really good spot. Okay. All right, next game we got the Rockies playing the Tigers. Tigers were a pretty big play for me yesterday, man. I love the Tigers yesterday. We parlayed them with the money line with the Liberty. It came out to a minus 120. So we had the Liberty money line, Tigers money line for VIP. It was a perfect two-leg combo. Smack, no sweat. We had the Tigers as a straight bet on the run line for a personal play of mine. And I had a couple other plays in there like the Tigers team total and stuff like that in a couple other bets. But I just loved the Tigers so much yesterday, man. And we definitely got there with them. So today is a different story. Okay, guys? Today is a different story for sure. I'm actually on the other side on this Tigers game today. You got the Rockies at a plus 160. We're getting the Tigers at a minus 192. So we got a total of 8, slightly favored to the over. You got Tanner Gordon coming out for the Rockies. My problem is, right? So why is Gordon coming out and not Gomber? First of all, like I'm getting so tired of this, bro. Maybe I gotta stop doing my book at night, right? Maybe I gotta start doing my book like during the day, because I mean they keep switching pitchers, bro. It was supposed to be fucking Gomber coming out. Maybe it was Gordon the whole time. Maybe I just misread it, right? That's probably what I did. I misread it. All right, so either way, guys. I think this is going to be a Rockies first five start here. I'm going to take the Rockies in the first five, team total. So it's just pure fate on Casey Mize. Will Mize come out here and get his Ks? Probably. He'll probably come out here and get his Ks because Mize is a pretty okay strikeout pitcher, right? But his last five starts, I mean, he has not been good, man. Mize has So his numbers have been dropping every game, you know, after the Rock, and on top of it, the Rockies got crushed yesterday, right? I mean, the Rockies got absolutely crushed yesterday on top of it. So this is a perfect letdown spot for the Tigers here. I think the Rockies do bounce back early here against Mize. I don't trust Mize. It's not my favorite game on the board, guys. But I do think the Rockies come with a little more power in their bats against Mize here. So give me the Rockies team total in the first five, over the 1.5, and we'll leave it at that because I don't like this game too much. I really don't. Let me see if it is 1.5. First of all, I'm just guessing it's 1.5. Yeah, it's 1.5 at a minus 115. So that's exactly where we're going. So give me the Rockies team total over 1.5 in the first five, and we're going to leave it at that. All right, let's keep it moving. We got the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, all right. So this game starts at 6:40. So we're in the late games now. We got we got the Rays at a plus 200 today. We got the Phillies at a minus 245. We got a total of 7.5. It's highly favored to the under in this one, at a minus 122, with a 7.5. So we got Shane Baz coming out for the Rays, and we got that guy Zach Wheeler coming out for the Phillies at Citizen Bank. So we're at the bank. We have Wheeler starting, and the Phillies bats have been heating up. Guys, we can't fade them here. We just can't. I'm backing the Phillies 100% here. Do I like the price? Fuck no. The price is terrible. Wheeler has been great, though. Wheeler has been actually phenomenal. he has been logging some serious fucking innings, bro. Like, I mean, he's been getting a ton of quality starts lately. Like, Wheeler has not been going less than 7 innings. Like, he really hasn't been. Uh, and he does his best work at home, right? So the Rays have not been hitting. The Rays have not been hitting right-handed pitching well at all. You know, Boz is not awful. I mean, he's not awful, but he's not good enough for me to trust him here at the bank against Wheeler and this Phillies lineup. No fucking way. I think this is definitely a Philly spot. I think they do the same thing they did yesterday. I think they just pour it on, man. I think they just keep pouring it on and pouring it on. Uh, Ain't it funny how I called out Harper yesterday and I fucking go, you know what? We're staying away from Harper. He hasn't done shit. He ain't going to do shit. Yeah, and he goes yard. But that's the thing with Harper, though. They were already up almost 9-0, right? And fucking Harper decides now to go yard. This is what Harper has done his entire career, right? He gets home runs and does plays when it means nothing. When you need Harper the most, he is never fucking there, bro. He is never fucking there. But god damn, if you're up 10-0, Harper will come out and smack 3 home runs for you. You better believe that shit. So I don't know, man. But it's big Phillies for me. It's just how do we find it? How do we find the value here? We're not going to lay the run line and the -1.5. We're not going to do it. Uh, I'm thinking maybe a Wheeler win, right? Wheeler to record a win here. It's at a -125. Absolutely no value, but I can't see Wheeler walking out of here without a win. You could probably look at Wheeler's pitching outs, but again, they got him through the roof. They're at an 18.5 at +105. Now, like I've been saying, Wheeler has been logging a shit ton of innings. Does he tonight? I can't see why not. You know, even his Ks are at a 7.5. In my opinion, the game is almost unbettable unless you go to batters, right? So that's the only way I could see us betting this game is if we look at batting props. You know, Kyle Schwarber, like I said yesterday, is never a bad option right now. The guy's bat is absolutely on fire. Uh, Trey Turner hit a home run yesterday. Run that man back. I think you run Trey Turner back. He loves to string shit together. So I like Trey Turner today for a home run. And I don't think Schwarber's a bad look neither. So that's where I'm at. But I like Trey Turner a lot more than I like Schwarber today. Just because, like I said, Trey Turner likes to string shit together. So I can kind of see him starting to get on pace here. All right. Oh, they changed it to a double for Harper. Really? I thought he went yard yesterday. I wonder why they did that. I guess, well, I know why they did that because it wasn't a home run. But still, I guess they made it like a ground rule double, I guess. But all right. Yeah, that's all I got for that game, y'all. I'm checking my notes to see if I had anything, but I don't. All right. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, no way, Mike. Really? Fan interference? Wow. So what did I'm guessing the only way it could be a fan interference is if the fan reached over the wall and caught the ball, right? And then they said, well, if that fan didn't grab the ball, it probably would have went out or bounced. That's the only way I could see it being a fan interference. Unless a fan I don't even know how else. That's the only way. I don't know what else a fan interference could be for a home run. It had to be he reached over the wall to grab the ball. Yeah, all right. Mike said yes. I'm like, what the fuck what could have happened for a fan to interfere with a home run. I was like, there ain't nothing else. All right, let's keep it moving, man. We got, but that's a good game. I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to probably be a fun one to watch. I think Wheeler comes out and deals like he always does. His numbers look fantastic against the Tampa Bay Rays. So definitely a good game to tune into, probably. All right, next game. Looks like we got the Braves playing the Natties. Looks like a pretty good pitching matchup here. So we got the Nationals playing the Braves here. Uh, let's see what we got. All right, so we got the Braves. Actually, where is this game? We got the Braves at a minus 180 today. We got the Nationals at a plus 150. We got a total of 8. It is slightly favored to the under here. You got a You got Max Fried coming out for the Braves, and you got Jake Irvin coming out for the Nationals, bro. All right, so I was wrong. It's not a pitching. It's not a good pitching matchup because obviously, Max Fried has the advantage here. Even though these numbers are not suggesting that, Jake Irvin has some beautiful career numbers against the Atlanta Braves. But I cannot back Jake Irvin. I cannot do it, bro. Um, the Nationals overall have not been bad. I mean, they really haven't, right? Uh, there's just no way I'm getting behind Jake Irvin. I don't care what these numbers say. I mean, he just seen the Braves, right? He just seen the Braves. He gave up 3 earned runs, 3 walks, and 1 home run. I mean, Jake Irvin has just not been in good form, but his numbers are fucking terrific. So he's got a 69 plate appearances against the Braves in his career. He's got a 26.1 K percent with an 11.6 walk percent, which is high. But he's got an extremely low opponent batting average of a 197, and he's got an ex WOBA of a 230. I mean, these are perfect numbers almost. Then you got Max Fried, 49 plate appearances, 24.5 K percent with an extremely low walk rate, a really good opponent batting average of a 146. And then he's got a really good ex WOBA as well at a 261. So, I mean, I just don't trust Irvin, bro. Like, I don't. I'm sorry. I don't trust Irvin worth a fuck. His numbers are terrific, though. They're almost hard to ignore. I'm just sticking to what I know, man. And I know Irvin is not in good form, and he is a pitcher that I do not trust. So I'm going with the Braves here, man. Give me the Braves minus the 1.5, and I'll call it a day on this one. If you're looking for any batters, uh, RC got hot, man. He has some pretty good numbers already against Irvin. He has 7 at bats. He has 7 at bats with 2 hits, 1 double and 1 home run with no strikeouts, which is really good. He's slugging over 400. He's got an on base percentage about 3. Yeah, I like Arcia today. I know he just went yard yesterday, but I like Arcia. If you're looking for a lefty on righty matchup, I would think automatically to Harris. I think Harris went yard yesterday too, right? Nah, let's just stick with Orlando today. We're going to stick with Arcia here. Give me Arcia's total bases and a home run, and we're going to go with the Braves on the run line at a minus 1.5. I'm going to ignore. I'm going to ignore baseball savant's numbers here, and it's probably going to bite me in the ass because Irvin's numbers are fucking terrific, man. So let's just note it. All right, we're just going to note it and watch on this one with the Braves because these numbers are suggesting that Irvin is going to come out here and have a really good start. Uh, because that's just what history shows when he faces the Braves. But I'm sorry, I don't think he's been pitching all that well. He has no control. He already walks a ton of batters on the Braves. He's got 11.5 walk percent. And like I said, his last outing against the Braves, he got 3 walks. He gave up a home run and fucking 3 earned runs on top of it. So look, let's see what Irvin's walks are. I know they're not going to give us a good price just because of recency and obviously because of history, but it's always worth a look, right? Because we might catch a good price, but I doubt it. Blah, blah, blah. We did get a good price. See, over 1.5 at a -135 for Jake Irvin and his walks. Let's fucking go. Last time he seen the Braves, he got 3. History shows that he walks a lot of Braves. He's got 11.5 walk percent, and we're getting a very fair number. With them stats, a 1.5 at a -135. It's a bit pricey for a walking prop, but it's pricey for a reason, and I still think it's fair. I think with the differential between the numbers and that price, I mean, we definitely have the edge on the books on this one for sure. So give me Jake Irvin over 1.5 walks. And then we are also going to go with Arcia. Right? That's what I said. I said Arcia home run, right? Arcia home run. All right, let's keep it pushing. Uh, bu- 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 My man saying that a kid reached over the wall. Great catch. You guys, I don't know if you guys are watching the Tigers game. I was watching the Tigers game yesterday because I told y'all Tigers were a big bet for me yesterday. I had the Tigers in a lot of stuff yesterday. So I watched the game. The cameraman that was filming the game, it was a foul ball, and he was one of the cameramen that help, not the ones that sit down with the little camera. He was the big cameraman with the thing that looks like a giant ass machine gun. He was on that one. My man, the foul ball flies over the fence, right? My man is on the camera like this, right? And he reaches back like a lean and has one hand on the camera, still controlling the camera, and catches the ball like Randy Moss with one hand and brings it in. Bro, it was a dope ass catch, bro. So he was still working the camera and caught the ball at the same time. That happened in the Tigers game. It was pretty live. But yeah, that was another good catch yesterday. Better than the plays on the field that the Rockies were doing. That's for damn sure. All right. See what next we got, man. So looks like we got the Yankees game. Yeah, we got the Kansas City Royals versus the Yankees. All right. Let me see. Okay, so we got the Royals coming in at a +124. We got the Yankees at a -148 here. My bad, I didn't move it down. We got the Yankees. Can you guys see that on the screen? I need y'all to like tell me stuff, man, because I don't know if y'all can see that or not, or if you guys even care. I don't know. So all right, we got the Yankees coming in at a -148. We got the Royals at a +124. We got a total of 8. It's favored to the under at a -112. You got Cole Reagans coming out for the Royals, who's been booty. And then you got Luis Hill coming out for the Yankees, who I've been a fan of Hill, but he's been so off and on. But honestly, I mean, this looks like it could be, not just a good game, but I mean, this is going to be a good game between two good pitchers, right? Reagan's been ass lately, but we know he has the potential. Luis Hill's been dealing with a lot of shit, man. I mean, how well Hill pitched on his first start, back from injury, you know, was pretty impressive against the Cubs. Because if we're like, keep it real, the Cubs have been one of the hottest lineups in the majors. And Hill came back from injury and absolutely looked great in that start. You know, I mean, he went 6 innings of no run ball and he got 7 Ks. And if Hill pitches like he did to start the year, this is another team like we were talking about with the Diamondbacks. If Hill will start pitching the way he was pitching in the beginning of the year, because y'all can't tell me, right? Y'all can't tell me that Hill was not a stud coming out in the first half of the season. Like, Hill came out of the gate and made a statement like, bro, I'm him. And then he just completely fell off. But if they can get Hill starting to pitch back the way he was in the beginning of the year, I mean, the Yankees' playoff value will go through the roof if they can get Hill pitching the way he was in the beginning of the year. The Yankees' stock for playoffs will go through the roof because it's the same situation with Merrill and the Diamondbacks. You got a good playoff team, right? That they just need some of these guys to start cleaning up their act a little bit, and they're going to be real fucking contenders. And that's the same situation here with Luis Hill. Luis Hill starts pitching good, Yankee stock goes way up. I mean, you know, Reagan's has been Reagan's has been more inconsistent than anything, to be honest. Right? And that's what kind of worries me here. Struggling to miss bats. I mean, he's struggling to get Ks anymore. His control is off. Uh, his velocity has gone down a lot. I mean, these are all signs of just steady regression from a pitcher coming towards the end of the year, right? I mean, we look for this kind of stuff every year in the MLB. When you see the K rate and velocity start to go down, well, that's when the ERA goes up, you know? And it always happens around, a little after All-Star break or around September. Like, that's when this shit starts happening, man. And, that's what we're seeing from Cole Reagans. He's just been a steady issue. And, the Yankees, this team is very patient, man, at the plate. They are very patient at the plate. And you're in Yankee Stadium. It's hard not to look at the Yankees here. I just don't know how I want to go about it. I mean, do we just take the Yankees minus 148 here? I mean, Baseball Savant is loving Cole Reagans in this spot. But again, I'm not going off of this. He has 4 plate appearances. 4. I'm not working off of that. I'm working off of what I know and what is all the information that has collectively been coming together on these two pitchers. And that is Cole Reagans has steady been regressing, where Luis Hill is, yes, coming back. He's been struggling, but he just looked really good versus a really good Cubs lineup. So, look, I have to go with the Yankees today. I think Hill has a good start here. So, it's Yankees for me in this one. I'm not even going to overthink it, man. Just give me the Yankees here, and I'm going to keep it pushing. Yeah, I'm giving the Yankees in this one. I'm not even going to look for anything else. All right, we got the Orioles playing the Red Sox here. We got the Orioles coming in at a. We got the Orioles at a plus 120. Looks like we got the Red Sox at a minus 142. Um, Let me see here. We got a total of 9.5, but it moved because I got an 8.5 in my notes. So it looks like it moved. It looks like it opened up at an 8.5 though. Um, so that's interesting because it's highly favored to the under 9.5. We got Dean Kramer taking the mound for the Orioles, and we got the Red Sox coming out with Nick Pivetta. So I can imagine people hammering this over, especially if it did open up at the 8.5, because we're at Fenway. It's the Orioles versus the Red Sox. I mean, come on, you got Nick Pivetta and Dean Kramer coming out. I wish I would have caught it at an 8.5, but I'll still take the 9.5. I think this is an over spot. Kramer's numbers versus the Red Sox are fucking awful. All right. I mean, look at these numbers right here. They are awful. Um, History shows, period, that Kramer does not pitch well against the Red Sox. You know, Red Sox already hit right-handed pitching really well, right? Like the whole lineup hits right-handed pitching really well. So, and don't get me wrong, Pavetta is not walking out of here unscathed. Okay, Pavetta is no gem. This guy gives up so many home runs, bro. Like it's not even a joke. And we know to fade Pavetta at Fenway because he gives up a lot of home runs. So listen, guys, it's over here. All right. I mean, I'll read off these numbers to y'all. Dean Kramer, 59 plate appearances, 27.1K percent, which is good, right? But he has 11.9 walk percent, which is bad. He's got an opponent batting average of a 327 with an xWOBA of a 469. Bro, that means he is putting hell of batters on base. All right. So maybe Dean Kramer's hits over is a look here. Then you got Nick Pivetta, who gives up some of the most of the he gives out the most sharp contact in the entire MLB. At one point in this year, Nick Pivetta gave up the most sharp contact out of any starting pitcher in the MLB because he gives up so many home runs. So many. So, and he's going against a Orioles lineup that absolutely lives off of offense. So there's no way I can fade the under here. I mean fade the over here. Gotta give me the over in this one. We gotta look at some batter props. Uh so Nick Pivetta is a righty. So I do want to look at some lefties on the Orioles. Ryan O'Hearn is the first one that comes to mind. That's because I back Ryan O'Hearn a lot. Uh, he has okay numbers against Nick Pivetta. They're not great, but they're not terrible. He has an opponent. He has a on base percentage of a 250, right, which ain't great. Batting average of a 250, but he's slugging a 625. He has 8 at bats, 2 hits, 1 single, 1 double, 1 strikeout. I mean, I think we look at Ryan O'Hearn here, not for a home run, but we go back to the well. I mean, Ryan O'Hearn used to cash us on hits, runs, and RBIs religiously. If you guys remember that, the beginning of the year, even towards the middle of the year, Ryan O'Hearn is a hits, run, RBI machine. So I love Ryan O'Hearn today for his hits, runs, and RBIs against Nick Pivetta. Like I said, it's the righty on lefty matchup. He's a good hitter, and he's in that perfect spot in the lineup. If you're looking at anyone else, I mean, another lefty obviously is Gunnar Henderson. He's been hot lately. I don't think he's. Oh, actually, yes, he has. He has seen Nick Pivetta twice. Actually, he has one hit. So he has two at bats. He has one hit and one strikeout. The one hit was a home run. So he already took Nick Pivetta yard. So yeah, man, run back Gunnar Henderson here, without a doubt. It's your lefty on righty. He's slugging 2,000. So that means when he hit that ball for that home run, that bitch was gone. Double decker type shit. When we're talking about the Red Sox, another, you're looking at lefties. And I mean, what is the first lefty that comes to mind when you're talking about the Red Sox, guys? That's right. Fucking Rafael Devers, man. So we are going to go ahead and take a double chance home run here with Devers and Henderson. One of them two are going yard today. My bad. I'm trying to get it up. I've been having trouble with DraftKings all morning, guys. All right. I don't know what's going on, but you guys know the deal here. It's Gunnar Henderson, Devers, double chance on DraftKings. For them both to hit a home run or one of them to hit a home run, and you cash. If you can't get the double chance, straight bet Gunner and straight bet Devers. I mean, I just can't see them not. I can't see either one of them not hitting a home run today, man. For real, for real. I just can't see it. All right, here we go. All right, I got it back working. All right, so we got Gunner. It's at a plus 210. Really good value, man. So Gunnar Henderson and Rafael Devers at a plus 210 for either one of them guys to go yard. I like it a lot. Tyler O'Neill been hot too, yo. I almost forgot about Tyler O'Neill. He's been hot, man. So watch out for him too. But we're going to stick to Gunnar and Devers here. I know it's square, but sometimes square is good. Sometimes square is good. All right, let's keep moving. We got the Angels and we got the Minnesota Twins. Twin. All right, let's see here. Oh, the Marlins and Pirates game started, y'all. Marlins and Pirates game started. All right, so we got the actually, did I put that bet in? Oh, all right, never mind. It don't start until 2 o'clock. The next game starts at 2 o'clock. It's the Guardians game, and I did get the bet in on Burger. I don't know. We have over 160 people in here, so you guys missed the first game. But if you guys want to ride, we all the people that were in here for the first game, we all took Burger for a home run. So if you guys want to catch a live bet and ride with us, we all took Burger for a home run today. So I thought it was a pretty good look. All right. So this game, we got the Angels at a plus 170. We got the Twins at a minus 250. We got a total of 9. It's highly favored to the under at a minus 120. Oh Jesus. We got Jack K. Remember, guys, I'm just calling him Jack K. I ain't gonna sit here and try pull up Rosetta Stone and shit. So we got Jack K playing Zebby Matthews. So Zebby started looking good. All right. Zebby started looking good, but he has really just fallen off, man. Like he's done up. Like, he really is. There is no more putting trust in Zebby Matthews. That ship has sailed. Um, you know, you look at his last two starts, and I mean, it is a completely different picture than what we've seen, not too long ago. His last two starts, guys, he gave up 19. You ready for this? Last two starts. He gave up 19 base hits. That's insane. It gets better. 19 base hits. 13. 13 earned runs. Bro, 4 home runs. Four. The Twins, the Twins lost both of them games in blowouts, shutouts. First game, 15 nothing. Yeah, bro, 15 nothing. Second game was 5 nothing. Both Twins losses in Zebby Matthews starts. That is bad. That 15 nothing, John, right? I was on Zebby Matthews in that game. So how do you think I feel? Bro, never trust him again, bro. Never. Zebby Matthews ban list, bro. I can't. 15 nothing, man. So this Kowanowitz guy, I mean, he's the complete opposite, to be honest with you. Jack K has actually been holding shit down. I mean, he has actually looked really good. But it's never easy trusting the Angels lineup. So I personally think the value is on the Angels team total first five or the Angels plus the half a run in the first five or first three. Because there is just no question. The Twins are the better lineup, but the Angels have the better starting pitcher. And Zebby Matthews has been just that bad where this Angels lineup really might pop out. It's not like we haven't seen the Angels lineup be able to send some home runs, you know? And this guy obviously puts batters on base. I mean, bro, 19 base runners, 19 base hits in two starts is unheard of. Unfucking heard of. So, I mean, it's Angels here. There's just no way around it. I think you could probably go with the over here as well. But again, I'm not thrilled about going to the window, backing an over 9 with the Twins and Angels lineup. So definitely play this game at your own risk. But if you were to bet anything in this game, y'all, it will got it. The value is on the Angels here, plain and simple. Angels first five team total is a 1.5 at a minus 120. I just don't see how you don't take that. I mean, if there's any way to bet this game, that's where you go. Right there. Uh I don't even want to take people. I don't even want to pick people out for batters in this. Let's just leave it at the Angels team total, first five over 1.5. All right, next game. Another long ass fucking card, man. These baseball cards be killing me, bro. All right, next game we got the looks like the Cardinals taking on the Reds. Ugly ass game here. Oh, we got that boy back. When the fuck did he come back? I thought his old ass went into a retirement home. Lance Lynn is back. Damn, Lance Lynn is back. I know Oliver's happy as fuck. American Muscle's back. All right, so we got. Come on, bro. DraftKings being goofy as fuck. Pirates are on the board, 1-0. All right, so we got Lance Lynn coming out at a minus 142 For the Cardinals, you got the Reds at a plus 120. We got a total of 8 here, highly favored to the over. You got Brandon Williamson coming out for the Reds. And then you got that guy, the American muscle, Lance Lynn, taking the mound for the Redbirds. All right, so first of all, when's the last time we seen Lynn? All right. I know it ain't gonna tell me here. I'm gonna have to go to Swish. I'm gonna have to go to Swish, Swish, Swish. All right, so last time we seen Lynn was actually in a rehab start. That's the last time Lynn actually pitched. Was in a rehab start. It wasn't that long ago. Uh, he got rocked. He got absolutely rocked in that rehab start. And last time he pitched in a MLB game, July 30th. July 30th is the last time he pitched in an MLB game. And I'm sure he is going to give up runs today. Uh, I'm not trusting Lance Lynn here. I don't care how good his numbers are against the Cardinals. I mean, against the Reds. I'm not trusting him. Brandon Williamson showing that he has decent stuff. I don't trust him neither. Uh, I think it's an over spot. I do think that you could take a couple guys for batters in this game. I don't really know many lefties on the Reds. Friedel is a lefty on the Reds against Lance Lynn. He has 3 at bats, 2 hits, 1 single, 1 double, only 1 strikeout, slugging over 1,000. So I like taking hits, runs, RBIs for players on the Reds. You make a lot of money off of that. Like Spencer Steer, I know he's a righty, but Spencer Steer is probably a good one for some hits, runs, RBIs. Tyler Stevenson, even though I think he's hurt. All right. So we're going to take the over in this Reds and Cardinals game. I'm not in love with it. I don't trust either one of these starters, even though they both look like they have good numbers. I don't trust either one of them as far as I could throw them. All right, next game we got the A's taking on the Astros. So this is another ugly game. We got the A's at a plus 205. We got the Astros at a minus 250. Let me see here. Looks like we got a total of 8. It's highly favored to the under in this one. Um, yeah, it's highly favored to the under. You got Joey Estes coming out for the Athletics, and you got the Astros coming out. I mean, you got the Astros. You got Hunter Brown coming out for Houston here. I mean, yesterday the A's jumped out to a fast start, and I think they probably could do a little damage today. But being real, man, Hunter Brown has been, in my eyes, one of, if not the best pitcher in the majors. Like, this guy has been so lights out, man. And it's almost impossible to fade him. I mean, I don't know how we fade Hunter Brown here. I don't know, man. I don't want to pay this price, though. Like, I really don't think we should be paying this price. But there's just no other way to go for me. It's Astros, man. I mean, Oakland, they already stole one game in the series. And to be quite fair, that was their best shot, right? That was their best shot at a win was yesterday. And they got that win. The A's took that win. I don't think they win another game in this series, y'all. So, I mean, look at Hunter Brown's numbers here. I mean, 65 plate appearances. He got a K percent over 40, right? an opponent batting average of a 203, and an xWOBA of 299. Joey Estes has been good in his own right. I mean, he has been. Joey Estes is he ain't no bum, y'all. Like Joey Estes ain't no bum. Let me see something. Yeah, I didn't take no notes for this game. Which is actually surprising. I don't know why I didn't write this game down. I should have. All right, it doesn't matter. I know where I'm going here. It's the Astros. There's no other way around it, man. Uh, I'm not going to bet this game. Fuck, my bad, y'all. I'm not going to bet this game, but I do think that this is where we go. I mean, seriously, it's Astros minus the 1.5 or nothing. You could probably take a couple batters. I mean, let me see here. Who's been hitting well for the Astros? So you got Jake Myers has good numbers here, but small sample size. Bregman, they're all going to be small sample sizes. It's Joey Estes. So it's Astros or nothing for me here. I'm not going to take any hitters neither, even though there's a couple popping up. Even for the Reds, man. I mean, even for the A's. I mean, you got Brent Rookers popping up. He has good numbers against Brown. But bro, I'm not trusting anyone. I'm not trusting anyone against Brown on this A's team. I'm just not. All right, let me find my spot and then we'll move on to the next game. All right, here we go. Yeah, like I said, Joey S's numbers are not terrible. They're not great, but they're not terrible. I definitely think it's the Astros or nothing here. Hunter Brown, his Ks are always ridiculous. So they give us no value on Hunter Brown's Ks ever. So I don't ever even look there. Like, yeah, today they're at a 7.5 at a plus 120. I mean, I'm not taking that, y'all. His pitching outs are 18.5. It's just too hot. It's just too much. All right, next game we got the Padres playing the Mariners. Padres playing the Mariners. All right. So, damn Pirates, 2-0 Pirates. Come on, Burger. All right, we got the Padres at a minus 110. We got the Mariners at a minus 110. We got a total of 7. Looks like we got Michael King coming out for the Padres. And we got Brian Wu coming out for the Mariners. Bro, these two went head to head before. I love this pitching matchup. I mean, I really do. I mean, I respect both these pitchers a lot, y'all. I mean, both these guys are really, really solid pitchers with really, really high ceilings. I mean, I respect the shit out of both of them. I am going to go with the Padres here. I mean, King already got his bounce back because not the last game, but the game before that, King got hit up. Um, but last game, he went 6 innings, 1 run ball. He got 8 Ks. Now you're putting King going up against a Mariners team that loves to strike out, right? We know Wu. We know Wu has been very good, man. Overall, Wu has been good. Recently, though, is the difference. His last 2 starts, yeah, his last 2 starts, he has gave up 6 earned runs, 4 home runs. Yeah, 6 earned runs, 4 home runs. Hasn't even really got that many Ks. I mean, this is a very, very tough Padres lineup, guys. I mean, with him being like that, I mean, like, if I were to see if King already didn't get his bounce back, I would be a little concerned here. and maybe even try to test this over. But I mean, I can't. Wu is looking for a bounce back. Does it happen here? It's possible, but this is still a very tough Padres lineup. And Michael King has been no joke. And then on top of it, you got to deal with the Padres bullpen, who is now the best bullpen in the entire league. And the Mariners offense is awful. Absolutely awful. So y'all tell me, man. Like, this is a big Padres spot for me. I think you take the Padres here on the money line at a minus 110. It looks like a trap. It truly does. It looks like a big ass trap, man. But if it is, bring a big fucking net. Because you're going to need it, bitch. I'm falling for it. Give me the Padres on the money line at a minus 110. I just, believe me, I respect Wu, but man, Padres are overall the better team, better lineup, better bullpen, right? I mean, come on. They check all the boxes. Starting pitching, I'll be nice and give it, if we're talking about recent starting pitching, Michael King by far has the advantage because Brian Wu has looked like shit. But overall, I'll say starting pitching is even here because I really do respect Wu a lot. So, I mean, Padres all day here, minus the 110. It's a no brainer for me. The line looks sketchy as fuck, but like I said, I'll fall for it, man. You got to give me the Padres here. All right. Next game. We got the Brewers playing the Giants. We got the Brewers playing the Giants here. We got Colin Ray taking on Blake Snell. So we got the Brewers at a plus 120. You got the Giants at a minus 142 here. Looks like you got a total of 7 in this game. Another really low total. But this one's highly favored to the over at a minus 122. You got Colin Ray coming out for the Brew Crew, and then they are giving us Blake Snell for the Giants. I mean, this is a pretty good start here. I mean, this looks like a really, really solid pitching matchup. This should be a straight up duel in the first 5. Um, I'm going to go with the Brewers here, right? I know it's not in our favor to fade Blake Snell, and I know that's why the Giants are favored here. Okay? It's clear. The Giants are favored here because of Snell on the mound, right? I mean, in my opinion, Snell is the best pitcher in baseball. Plain and simple. I mean, and if you want to argue with me, pull up numbers. Show me someone that has been better than Snell in the last 90 days. Please. I'll wait. I mean, this guy is a southpaw that is dominant, bro. Like, Blake Snell is a fucking G. That's all there is to it. But you are getting plus money with, in my opinion, the Brewers are the better overall team. Yes, the Giants are bringing out the better starter. But when we're talking about overall fundamentals of baseball, the Brewers play that shit to a T. They simply play the fundamentals of baseball very well, meaning they know how to work the count. They are patient at the plate. They run bases extremely well. They know how to hit the ball. They make the playoffs almost every fucking year when everyone counts them out. Like, this overall club is better than the Giants, and you're giving me this much money on them. I mean, the Brewers are looking to lock up the division. They are still competing for the best record possible so they can get that home field throughout the playoffs. I mean, what is more important here for this game, man, than for the Brewers? I mean, Colin Ray ain't like he's been a fucking dirtbag. I mean, he hasn't been terrible. You know, I mean, he hasn't been no fucking Blake Snell, but come on, man. I mean, the Giants are just iffy at best, guys. They're iffy at best. And I don't think Blake Snell's going to be enough to get them the win here. I really don't. I think the Brewers find a way to pull it out. Give me the Brewers plus money. While the public is humping up on the Giants and Blake Snell, I'll be happy to keep collecting this plus money on the Brewers, who are fighting for a lot more than the Giants are right now. So, you guys know this line opened up at like a minus 110, right? Like a minus 115. Everybody is humping up on Blake Snell at Oracle. I mean, for good reason. I get it. But you got to think about the overall picture and what time of year it is. You know, man, fuck that. Brewers money line plus 120. I think they find a way to get it done. All right, last game on the board. Looks like we got ourselves. What we got? Oh, the Cubs and the Dodgers. The Dodgers. All right, so oh my God, we got Bobby Miller coming out. We got Bobby Miller night. Let's fucking go. All right, so we got Bobby Miller in LA. Let's go. All right, so we got the Cubs at a plus 142 tonight. We got Bobby Miller coming out for the Dodgers at a minus 170. Fucking laughable. You got a total of 9 here. It's highly favored to the under at a minus 118. And we got Jordan Wicks coming out for the Cubs. I wish the Cubs would have threw us someone a little better. Uh, threw us a little bone here instead of Wicks, but I mean, fuck it, man. I'll go with it. I mean, look, we know the Dodgers hit left-handed pitching really well, right? I mean, it's just what it is. The Dodgers do hit left-handed pitching extremely well. And sadly, that's what we're working with today with Jordan Wicks. He's a left-handed pitcher who holds his own. I'll give him that. He holds his own. And I mean, Wicks has not looked great, but the Cubs lineup has been really fucking hot, man. Like this Cubs lineup has been really looking good. And I'm telling y'all right now, man, Bobby Miller is not an option. This guy is awful. I cannot stand the guy. I mean, he is fucking terrible. I mean, he just got his ass whooped by the fucking Angels. The Angels ran his ass through the dirt. Bro, I I can see the Cubs putting up runs quick on his ass today. So, first thing I want to go to is the Cubs team total in the first 5. I have no idea where they're going to be with the total set at 9. I'm thinking a 2.5 here. But how nice would it be if they give us the 1.5? Which they might because it's the Dodgers. They did it. They did it. We got a 1.5 for the Cubs at a minus 154. Let me get it. I'll pay the juice. So you got the Cubs first 5. Over 1.5 here at a minus 154. Yes, it's juicy, but it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I think you should even kind of sprinkle the Cubs early here. I mean, bro, Bobby Miller, man, no fucking way, bro. I'm not doing it. No fucking way. Let's look at some fucking Cubs batters too while we're here. You're not going to get any good sample sizes really because Bobby Miller is Bobby Miller. He ain't got much going on. He ain't going to have many stats going on. But I'm telling y'all right now, this Cubs lineup has been too hot to not look at them going against a fucking pitcher like Bobby Miller. All right, they're about to run his ass through the fucking dirt. I think Wicks could probably get touched up a little as well. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Wicks ain't no damn gem, and he's going up against the Dodgers lineup at home. So yeah, Wicks definitely has the ability to get hit up here as well. But I like the Cubs' chances a lot better of getting to Miller than I like the Dodgers' chances of getting to good old Wicks there. So yeah, man. I mean, take your usual suspects on the Cubs, man. I think Ian Happ shows up and shows out today. Cody Bellinger's another good one that I always like to take over there. So, all right, that's where I'm at. I like the Cubs first five over 1.5. I like Ian Happ home run today, Cody Bellinger home run, and you guys can work with whatever you want off the Dodgers. Dodgers probably will find a way to win this game late, but I think the Cubs jump on Bobby Miller early here. All right, WNBA. Let's talk about it. WNBA. I really don't talk about WNBA, but we did so well in the WNBA yesterday. I think I swept both plays that I gave you all yesterday in the WNBA. All right, blah, blah, blah. Come on, DraftKings, get me to the WNBA. All right, so we got 3 games today. We got the Aces and the Fever at 7 o'clock. Aces and Fever at 7 o'clock. I like talking about the Aces, man. I like talking about the Fever, man. The Fever got my girl. So we got the Aces at a minus 175 here on the road. You got the Fever at a plus 145. You had a total of 179. 179 for a WNBA game, and it's favored to the over at a minus 112. We're laying 4 points with the Aces here and getting 4 points with the Fever at home. They're telling me that these girls are about to cook. So you got the Fever coming in at 19 and 17 on the year, where the Aces are 22 and 13. The line opened up at 3.5, so you don't see too much movement there. The total opened up at a 177, so we see a little bit going to the over. I mean, it's the over. I mean, I don't know where else to go here. I mean, you got a Fever team. They're averaging 85 points a game, where their defense is giving up 88 points a game. Then you got the Aces. They're averaging 87 points a game. Their defense is giving up 84 points a game. I mean, there's just two really good offenses with no defense whatsoever. So it is clear to me that this is going to be an over spot. This game easily hits the 180s. Honestly, I think both teams hit the 90s today. Both teams are going to hit the 90s in this game. And it would not shock me at all. You know, I think the Fever are actually going to show up for this game, bro. I would not mind taking the over here. Take the Fever's team total. They're at home. I think they show the fuck up, man. I really, really do. I think they show up here. All right. I mean, they dominated the Dream. Dominated the Dream. They put up 104 points on the Dream, man. Boston, Boston fucking snapped, bro. Aaliyah Boston snapped. She had almost 30. I think she had 35 points. She almost had a triple double. No, she had 30. So she had 30 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 assists. Yeah, man, I'm all over it, man. Clark, I ain't even got to talk about Clark. I ain't going to talk about Clark, man. People be pissing me off with Clark, bro. Like, put some respect on that girl's name, bro. All right. So yeah, it's Fever for me here, plus the points, but I think the over is the play, y'all. I think the over is the clear cut play. Both teams to go over 90 is a really good look. And I mean, player props offhand, I want to go to Clark's points today. She only scored 19 in the last game. Wait, did she? No, I don't think so. But I do like Clark today. I like her points. And if we're talking about the Aces, I told y'all I like Plum. I like Plum a lot. I told y'all to take her in that last game against who they play? The Liberty. Yeah, I told y'all to take Plum against the Liberty. Plum went out there and she hit almost 30 points in that game, y'all. And it's the same situation here. There's not going to be no defense. There ain't going to be anyone to really stop Plum. You know what I mean? So I say you go grab Plum at her points over. Like I said, obviously, Fever, look at Caitlin Clark some way, somehow. I think it's a good look. I think the over is the best play in this game. All right, next game. Let me see here. We got the Mystics in the Sky. This is going to be a lot. Yeah, this is a pick 'em, bro. So they got the Mystics at a minus 110. The Sky's at home at a minus 110. You got a much lower total here at a 161. Favor to the under at a minus 112. They're asking us to lay 1 point with the Sky here at home. I'm not necessarily in love with that. The Mystics got fight. I know this is a 11-24 team, but they got fight, man. They really do. Chicago Sky is not that much better. Hence the reason why we got to pick them here. Uh, I mean, it is going to be the Mystics for me. I mean, look, the Sky, they're coming into this game. They got 2 straight wins, right? They got 2 games that they won already back to back. And I'm sorry, I don't see the Sky being much of a team that can string shit together. Okay? I just don't. I mean, I understand the Mystics defense is not that good, and the Sky are probably going to be able to run up the score here. And that's what worries me because the Sky does have the players, and, you know, I think Angel Reese is actually out. She's not even playing. So you could take Reese right out of there for the Sky, right? Um, I mean, I don't know, man. The Sky's defense is just as bad. It's like their offense ain't that good neither. Bro, it's Mystics for me. Give me the points here. I think it's Mystics here, man. I'm not trusting the Sky. The only thing that worries me is even with Angel Reese out, they still favor the Sky here, and that worries me, right? That worries me because a lot of people will buy into that hype that Angel Reese is out. We're getting plus money with the other side. Let me take the other side. That worries me. I'm not going to lie to y'all. This is a stay away game for me. But if I had to, I think the Mystics are the play. But the line is telling me Sky. The line is telling me Sky is out because them still being favored here with Reese being out seems a little odd to me. So definitely seems odd to me. All right. Prolific got to play today. He is saying Mystics and Chicago double result plus 625. So he likes the Mystics to win first half, right? And then Chicago to win the last half. So double result plus 625 for Prolific. I appreciate that, Prolific. All right, guys, that's all I got for the WNBA. Best bet, and then I'm going to get you guys up out of here. We are going to go with see what notes I took today. What do I like today? What do I like today? Damn, I like a lot today. Ba, 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 ba. You know, let's just stick to it, man. We'll go late game. I just stick to the late game, y'all. We're going to go Cubs team total over the 1.5 in the first 5, all right? We'll stick to the late game. Cubs team total over 1.5 in the first 5. It is juicy. I apologize. I know I don't tend to give out minus 150s, but it's what I like today, man. Give me the Cubs minus one. Give me the Cubs over 1.5 in the first 5 team total. It's at a minus 154. Drink the juice, guys. Drink the juice. All right, man. You guys already know the deal. We are running a $200, but it's an exclusive Plug Talk offer. $150 right now to anyone that hits me up. Full access, meaning me, Oliver, and Takeoff. All soccer, okay? All soccer, all NFL, all college football, NBA when it starts, college basketball. You're getting everything. And you get a group text in a group text where the pics will be sent right to your phone, and you have access to all three of us 24/7. Come on, man. $150 all NFL season. You get three of our top guys, access to three of our top guys the whole time. And we've been eating, bro. VIP been eating crazy. And that includes all sports, all access, full access to everything. 150 all NFL season. Come tap in, man. Hit me up. I'll send you the pay link. Get started today. If you guys would have bought yesterday, you guys would have made that money back and some off of my VIP alone. And you would have had all NFL already and your money back in your pocket. Like, bro, it's a no. You gotta spend money to make money, y'all. Like, and we can't give a better deal than that, man. Like, that shit is crazy. So, take advantage of it while it's here. Take advantage of it while it's here. I'm just saying, Plug Talk is good and all, but if you want to skip all that, you know what I mean, and just get the plays that I am personally putting money on, and they are personally putting money on, that is their best plays sent right to your phone, invest the money, man. It is so worth it. So worth it. All right, guys, you know where to find me, man. Find me at theoutletSV.com. I already got a couple articles on there for college football. We write our articles super early in the week so you can catch the best of lines. You can always find articles updated there every day. Currently, it's me and another guy writing. The one guy only does soccer. So we have a lot of soccer articles on there. And I have been writing a lot of NFL, and college football. And I write these articles throughout the week for all the games coming up for the previous week. So I try to be the first one to drop articles on the website a few days before anyone else does. So make sure you check our website every day, man. You never know what games are going to be on there. We only put out games that we see value in. It's just how we run it. We only put out games that we see value in, that we think we can make money in. Other websites, they put out hundreds of articles, man, and hundreds of picks. It's hard, man. Yeah, people, it's good for a mass amount of readers, and I get why they do it, but I want to make people money. So I don't want to write a whole bunch of different articles and make it hard for people to choose. Like, I want to put out articles that I think are valuable, that people can go and grab a bet that I'm confident in. You know, that's why I keep it to only one play a day or two or three articles a day, because sometimes, man, it's just hard to find value. And I want you guys to know that you can go to theoutletSV.com and have a confident play if you can't find one for the day. So you can find them in there for soccer, UFC, NFL, college football, college basketball, NHL. We cover it all. So it's over there. OutletSV.com. Go check it out. Also, our Twitter page, all that live on there all the time. All right, guys. Appreciate everyone watching Plug Talk, man. You guys have got us over 100 subscribers on YouTube. We're at 102. So only took 3 weeks, but I appreciate it. Giveaway Mondays are coming back this Monday. So I'll be giving out a gift card to one subscriber on the YouTube channel. So make sure you go subscribe so you could be put in every week for a chance to win a gift card. All right. I automatically take the subscribers from the YouTube and put them into a draw for the giveaways every week. So make sure you go subscribe, man. All right, guys. It's the Outlet Sports Ventures. Written out is how you'll find the YouTube channel. The Outlet Sports Ventures. All right, guys. Appreciate all y'all, man. Let's make today another winning day. We've been hot as fucking VIP. We're about to fuck tonight up. We got a decent bankroll to work off of. Man, I'm excited. Hope you're excited. We got football coming up again. I think we got football tomorrow already or Thursday, whenever. But football is right around the corner again. Excited about that. I already been working on this weekend for college football and NFL. I already been working for VIP, so I'm pretty excited about it, man. I'm ready for this weekend. Really ready for this weekend already. All right, guys, I appreciate all y'all, man. Thank you guys for tuning in to Plug Talk, man. It's always a pleasure. I will see you guys tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here, same place, same time, same host. Plug Talk every day, man. Every day we show up here for y'all. Every day. No excuses. I'm here. We do the show. We make money. It's what Plug Talk's about, man. And we're going to continue to run it that way. All right, guys. Have a great day. Let's make tonight a winning one. And I will see y'all tomorrow.